Good afternoon, Manchester. It is Friday, February 22nd, and we're back with another edition of The Pulse. I'm Jessica Party.
And I'm JT Weeks. Thank you so much for joining us. This week on The Pulse, Anthony Mazzata heads over to East Middle Turnpike to check in on the up-and-coming basketball players of Illing Middle School.
Then, Andrew Suey will give us insight as to daily parking lot problems in the senior lot.
Finally, Tyler Roya will bring light to the current debate throughout Manchester over the destruction of the former Manchester skate park.
We have all this and much more on this week's program. Stay tuned because you're watching The Pulse. While we all admire the success of our current basketball teams here at MHS, we should be excited about the future of our program. Anthony Mazzata takes a look at the talented, up-and-coming players on the Illing girls basketball team.
In a few years, the basketball fans of Manchester may have even more to cheer for. The girls basketball team at Illing Middle School was undefeated in the regular season and is set to play in the championship game. Their impressive season showcases the talented up-and-coming players and excites the coaches about the future of the high school team.
Makes me very excited for the future of MHS. We just have to make sure they come here and not East Catholic to play. But we have a lot of talent in Manchester for girls basketball.
For former players, the basketball program at Illing helped them develop into the players they are today, and the success is just a little extra.
So I learned to play together in a sport, learned to be active more, and just learn to work well with others in the sport of basketball.
These up-and-coming players are anticipating their high school basketball careers just as much as their future coaches and teammates are.
Well, middle school is it's getting you prepared for high school, but high school is it's it. That's where you lay down a line and where everything has to change.
Well, the magical season came to a heartbreaking end with a 1-point loss in the championship game. We're still excited to see what the girls do on this very court in the coming years. From The Pulse, this is Ben. Anthony Mazzata reporting.
It seems like Illing's run to the championships will positively benefit MHS's girls basketball program in the near future. Congratulations to the team on their success this season.
Basketball at Illing isn't the only group to have success in Manchester. Our own Sock and Buskin Club is putting on their spring musical of The Wizard of Oz. And one person is working extremely hard to make sure it goes smooth.
Annually, the Sock and Buskin crew puts hours and hours into their spring showcase. For many of these student actors, it can be tough juggling school and going to rehearsals every single day. But for Amber Moriarty, preparing for the musical is one of her biggest hobbies. Assistant director of the musical, Miss Gonzalez, sees a lot of potential in Amber.
Amber just is extremely charismatic and is a lot of fun to work with. She's sort of malleable in that she can fit herself to meet any role we try to give her. And for people who saw the show last year, she was kind of this high maintenance, whiny child, and now she's playing the Tin Man, so very different roles. But she always brings her own personality and life to it.
Although Amber really enjoys singing and dancing, she is actually very talented.
Again, I think she can make any role work for her.
Here at MHS, there is much more talent than you may think. Don't miss out on this wonderful production. From Manchester, this has been Alexo Quenda reporting.
Make sure to check out Amber and the rest of the cast in The Wizard of Oz on March 21st, 22nd, and 23rd. You can purchase tickets from any cast member for only $12.
As you may or may not know, last week was Spirit Week at MHS. Kelly Maloney went through each day spreading spirit and asking students the tough question.
Were you aware that it is Spirit Week at MHS?
Oh, I actually didn't know that.
He didn't know?
No.
You weren't aware?
I wasn't aware that it was Spirit Week, so I didn't decide to dress comfy today.
I was not aware that it was Spirit Week this week at MHS.
Wow. You heard it here. What is today's Spirit Day?
I don't know.
He doesn't know.
I really don't know.
No clue. No idea. I'm sorry. No clue. Where's your twin?
There was a small misunderstanding on my part about the nature of Twin Day.
At home. Why?
Because of my dad.
Your twin's your dad?
Yeah.
But you don't have the same clothes on.
Yes, we do. Like gray.
That's gray.
Yeah.
That's red.
Yeah, we match.
Where's your twin?
Over there.
Can you take us to him? Or her?
Let's go.
Forget about that kid. All right, how do you feel about Spirit Week?
Great.
I'm here with Mr. Roberts. Mr. Roberts, were you aware that it is Spirit Week?
Yo, I got the rock to swell, you're not heating up the spot. You see the red dot, I hit, I'm nice, I'm a rapper.
He's a rapper. While this Spirit Week did not go as expected, we hope next year we can spread the word and increase participation. From The Pulse, this has been Kelly Maloney reporting.
It's disappointing to see lack of support for Spirit Week.
Yeah, definitely. Students need to have the same excitement for Spirit Week as they do for Parfaits.
Wait, Parfaits?
You got that right. Students at MHS have been raving about a new lunch special. Parfaits are the new additional option on our lunch menu. Tatiana Rosa gives us the scoop.
The MHS Cafeteria has recently upped their lunch game. The new addition, Parfaits, have become a school-wide hit.
We had a request from Mr. Geary for some parfaits for a special adult staff function. They were well received, so we decided to continue them here and see how they went with the kids.
They taste great.
They're amazing.
I think they're really good. And
the Parfaits manage to sell out almost every single day.
They're very popular. The kids come in looking for them. Actually, when they come in looking and we've run out, we run around looking for them in other lines because they know that they're somewhere in the cafeteria and they want them.
Students have various flavors available to them, including strawberry, blueberry, and peach.
I've always been looking for something a little bit healthier, and I think this is a really good option. It's actually really good.
I think the parfaits are a good addition to our lunch menu because they have a lot of options.
some people don't really like the lunches that they serve, so if they want, they can have a yogurt.
The parfaits here at MHS have been a huge hit, so make sure to come in the cafeteria and get one of your own. From Manchester, this has been Tatiana Rosa reporting.
Wow, those sound delicious.
I'll have to make sure to get myself one. Let's turn it over and take a dive into MHS Guide, the show where Andrew Suey discusses problems here at MHS and brainstorms possible solutions.
This is MHS Guide, and I'm your host, Andrew Suey. Today we are going to discuss parking lot problems. Let's dive in. Today I'm here with
Jan Carlos.
Yang, better known as Yang. Today we're discussing parking lot problems. Do you have anything to say about that?
I would say stop throwing your trash around. It's really annoying.
Stop throwing your trash around. There's garbage cans for a reason, right?
Yep.
Thank you.
I think way too many people are trying to park in it, and I think we should settle it because people don't know where to park sometimes.
It was pretty slippery this morning. I think we need some more ice melt.
That's true. That's true. I think we need more spots, more parking spots in general.
More ice melt and more parking spots. Live for a better life. Thank you, guys. I'm here with security guard Adam. Today we're discussing parking lot problems. Do you have anything to say about the parking lot?
Yes, the speed that teachers, students, and parents drive in the parking lot can be a problem and a safety hazard, as well as the littering and the garbage that's all over the parking lot. So we should try to be mindful of that.
Thank you. Hero, mostly known as the one with a very loud car, and not many people like the way he drives in the parking lot. So we're addressing parking lot problems today. Gavin, do you believe you are the problem of the parking lot?
No.
No? Here with the #1 swimmer in our school, Colin Zoiger. Colin, do you have anything to say about parking lot problems?
There's a lot of cars in the parking lot. I noticed like the juniors are getting their license now, and I had to park all the way against the fence the other day, and it really sucked. What?
I feel like the parking lot is like jam-packed. I feel like there should be more parking spaces for students at MHS. There's a lot of accidents, and it's hard to get out. It's very busy.
Fair. Thank you.
I
I just see a lot of cars parking outside the lines. That's it.
As a person who got their car hit and never found out who hit it, I feel that we should learn how to properly back out of a space before we own a license or a car.
Facts. By the way, I hit your car.
You're lying.
Yes, I'm lying. Today I'm here with
Nathan Quay.
Today we're discussing parking lot problems. What do you have to say about the parking lot?
There's too many people and we need a bigger parking lot. There's a lot of cars out there and we really need to get some more parking spots.
And all those hooligans don't know how to drive, right?
Yeah, there's some kids that drive too fast, you know. I've seen them myself, so we gotta get something on that.
On that, let's go, Walsh. Today we have discussed many problems about the parking lot, from littering to speeding. Thank you guys for tuning in to this edition of MHS Guide. I'm your host, Andrew Suey. I'll catch you next week.
If you have any ideas for future MHS guides, send an email to mhsredproductions@mpspride.org.
A beloved location in Manchester, the Robertson Skate Park was recently demolished. Why, you may ask? Tyler Roya has all the answers. Stay tuned.
You know, now that the skate park's gone, it's somewhere where I can't go. I can't teach my kids later in life how to skateboard there. I got to go somewhere else.
Over 20 years ago, the town of Manchester constructed a skate park that would go on to be one of the most important places for local youth.
Once the park was built, I was there every day. That was something that, you know, I had to look forward to every day, something that I had to build on every day.
As a result of aging and constant use, the park was deemed no longer usable and was recently destroyed in order to make space for a cricket field. Local skater and MHS alumni Mike Benino is one of many people who spend considerable time in the park.
The skate park, you know, after being around for so many years, the skate park took a beating. You know, there was kids there every day, all day. After school, that was the place we went. You know, eventually the fences got screwed up because they would lock the fences and kids would try to get in there because, you know, some people go there because it's like a second home and they need to get away from home. Other people like me and my friends, you know, we were there because we wanted to be, and it was a place where we felt safe. It was our sacred grounds to practice what we loved.
The loss of the skate park is a huge tragedy to the Manchester community.
You know, all I can say is thank you to the town for giving us that skate park and making it so we had somewhere to go every day.
It is clear to see that skating in the Manchester community is very important. Without the Manchester skate park, it is undetermined where the young generation will learn how to skate. From the Pulse in Manchester, this has been Tyler Roy reporting.
The skate park was obviously a spot in town that meant a lot to skaters.
I know. Hopefully the town will come up with a compromise to keep the passion for skating alive throughout the community. Well, that's all we have for you this week, Manchester. Be sure to tune in next Friday. Natalie Sanchez recaps the MHS Winter Pep Rally, and Cam Berry highlights Class XXL Wrestling Champion Shamar Shand.
If you have any story ideas we might have missed, you can email Mr. Larson at b11elars@mpspride.org.
To learn more about The Pulse, or to check out some of our other projects, visit our website at mhstelevision.com.
And don't forget to follow us on Twitter and like us on Facebook at MHS Red Prod. I'm Jessica Party.
And I'm JT Weeks. This has been
The Pulse.